Okay, welcome. I just hit record. I was trying to sit here and think about how I'm going to talk, what I'm going to say, and just decided I'm going to hit record and we're going to go for it. I'm going to give what is probably going to be the longest album review I've ever given, just because I've had a lot of thoughts about this record and I've been listening to it for a while. So, here we go. First thing, here's what we're talking about today. Carrie Underwood, Storyteller. Now, I'm going to start by saying this is going to be long, so I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in this at all, but I'm doing it. Carrie Underwood. First of all, Carrie Underwood records. The best of the best make Carrie Underwood records. The production, the editing, the mixing, the sonic quality, the musicians, most of the songwriters. I mean, it's just top shelf. It doesn't get much better than one of the biggest singers of the past however many years. God, how many is it now? 11, 12 years. They put a lot of money into this, a lot of time into it. So it's beautifully made. These records are immaculately made. And when I say these records, I mean like all of them. I don't give a crap. Good song's a good song. There's some really good stuff on here. As a whole, Carrie Underwood records are hit and miss for me. Half the songs are like, God, that's amazing. And the other half are like, what the hell was that? But that's just my feeling about it. So, we're going to start with that. Carrie Underwood records are amazingly produced. Let's talk about this one. We'll talk about this one. That's where we're mostly focused on. All right. First thing I'll say, there's a lot of death on this album. Let me rephrase. There's not a lot of death in this record, but for an album, it mentions death a lot. So, also, the album is called Storyteller. Now, I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm assuming the record label came up with that. Somebody in PR, somebody came up with that title that was not Carrie Underwood. She doesn't seem like the type because it's called Storyteller, and Carrie Underwood co-wrote 6 of the 11 songs. So she's like marginally 13 songs. So she's marginally involved in not even half of the songs on here. So it's kind of ballsy to be like Storyteller, other people's stories. I mean, I get it. That's a weird title to me. It just, for some reason, it kind of sticks in me and goes, nah, that's not really, Storyteller is like James Taylor sits down. Storyteller. Yeah. Bruce Springsteen. Storyteller. Yeah, I made this stuff up. Here's some great stuff. But I guess I had to call it something. I don't know. So back to the death. By the way, it's not unprecedented. Like her last record or the one before that, there was a song about. Let's just go a song at a time. Yeah, let's just go a song at a time. I didn't cue that. Well, I'll do it later. All right. So again, it's hit and miss for me. I didn't really care for the first song. The first song, Renegade Runaway. I'm gonna go by the songs. That's how it's gonna go. Renegade Runaway comes on. It's like, hey, girl power. She's the greatest. I might ruffle some feathers here. Also, I don't mean to. I'm just giving my impressions of this. I have a feeling I'm gonna say something that's gonna upset people. I don't mean to, but it just doesn't speak to me. It's not written for me. That song is not supposed to speak to me. It's like I don't even remember the words because I really only listened to it a couple times. The essence I got from it was she's amazing. Not her. I mean the character in the story is like renegade runaway. She doesn't need anybody. She's her own woman and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, girl power, great. All right, next song, Dirty Laundry, is about a guy's cheating on her. And something like, I don't know, just like, basically, he's cheating on me song, and all the Ajax in the world can't clean your dirty laundry. I heard that, and I went, did she really say that? Wow, really said that. Weird line. Don't really care for that, but it starts off with, I don't need a man, and then it's not, I don't need a man, it's like girl power, and then my guy's cheating on me. I didn't really care for those first 2 songs. And then the third song, Church Bells, is really good. It's really good. So it's a little story song, man. Girl meets a guy, he's rich, blah blah. It's they get married, he beats her, she kills him. Death. But it's really well written. I know there's a style of songwriting where it's like verse, and then the chorus is the same, and then a different verse, and then a chorus is the same, but it all supports the same verse. I like it. It's well written, good song. My favorite moment in the entire album is on this song because it's called Church Bells, and that's what it's about, church bells. And at the very end of the record, excuse me, the very end of the song, all the music cuts out and there's just a church bell. I mean, that just rings but a little bit and then it fades out. Like all the music stops and you hear, beautifully mixed, beautifully produced. Because you didn't hear anybody hit it. You just hear it fading out when all the music's gone. It's really, really good.
Under the church bells ringing, ringing. Yeah, they're ringing.
It's really, really good. But, death. So the thing is, the guy in the story beats her, so she kills him. Basically, has him or no, she kills him, I think. Also happened in a song on a previous record called Two Black Limousines, I think is what it was called. There's two characters in that story, two women. They find out the guy's cheating on both of them with each other, so they plot to kill the guy. I think that's what it's called. Two long black cars. It doesn't matter. So death, again. And I know this is going to be the worst thing to say, but if a guy wrote that song and was like, hey, my woman's cheating on me with this other guy, so me and the guy got together and had her killed, it wouldn't work. Wouldn't work. But you dress it up in a girl song and you put a blonde singing it who's all cute, and it's okay. Like, yeah, kill that guy. I mean, it's dark. My buddy Tommy Bell used to say that about My Name Is Earl from the 90s. The Dixie Chick is like, since they're, well, he was beating her in that story. That's a little bit different, but I mean, whatever. I'll move on because I'm going to ruffle feathers. But I'm just saying there's a certain gender thing like, kill that guy. He's an asshole. Whoa. Christ. All right, but I love that song. Great song. Dark, but really, really good. And then we move on to Heartbeat, which is the first ballad. Really sweet song. I like it. I get this kind of whiplash in the narrative, though, from the record, because there's a line in Heartbeat. It's really great song, but it's like, standing on your shoes and my bare feet, dancing to the rhythm of your heartbeat. It's a really sweet song, but it's just like, girl power, you're cheating on me, I can't stand it. You're beating me, I'm going to beat the crap out of you. And now it's just, I'm this timid little thing who's going to stand on your feet and dance and everything's fine. It's just a strange, I don't know. For some reason that threw me. When I got to song 3, I'm like, oh, this is really sweet. But I guess it's just a collection of songs, right? Are we at 7 minutes? We're at 7 minutes already? Oh my God. All right. Smoke Break. Didn't like it. Felt like it was written to be a single, which it was. Didn't care for that. Choctaw County Affair. By the way, didn't mention this. This album is not country. This is not country. And I know people have been saying this for a long time, and I've been saying it for a long time. This is not country. I will put the drums are huge. In this. It's not country. The only song on here that is country is Choctaw County Affair, written by Jason White, I think. And I actually really like that song. Great story. It's well done. The lyrics, it's a good song. Musically, it's pretty simple, but it does rhyme me. I tell you what though, the first time I heard it, and every time I've heard it since then, I can't help it. I hear a different song every time. I'm listening to a song, and I get to a part, and I go,
But her mind was cattywampus, she was greedy, she was pompous, strutting around with her nose in the air. She was a cold gold digger, tickling a hand trigger. It's a Choctaw County affair.
You give me fever. And it's just every time, that's what I hear when the song. But I'm not taking away from the song. It's a good song. I hear fever in a lot of songs, actually. So be it. Choctaw County Affair. That sounds like a country song. Good story song. There's some real odd guitar work during the solo, but it's very well produced. Huge, small, great story. I skipped track 7. Chaser's good. Chaser, go ahead and Chaser, and then Chaser's a good song. I don't know what else to say about that other than it's a good song produced. I feel like I should talk faster to wrap this up because we're approaching like 9 minutes, and I feel like I should just shut up by now, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Chaser's a decent song. Relapse, I like a lot. Relapse is a great song. It's good. What I can't get past on Relapse, and again, I'm not taking anything away from the song, but the very first time I heard it, it sounds so much like a Kelly Clarkson song called "Addicted" on her second record, whatever that was called. I can't think of it now. Breakaway. which is one of my favorite Kelly Clarkson songs, Addicted. So you got a song by Kelly Clarkson called Addicted, and then you got this one called Relapse. And I really feel like somebody, I don't know if that's a coincidence, probably is, but there's parts of the songs that are very similar. Produced very similar, arranged similar, melodically similar. Great, but very similar.
I ain't hung up on you, I ain't in love with you. This is just time that I'm wasting. 1 or 2 little sips, I'm alright. I can quit, you're just someone that I'm tasting. I'm hooked on you, I need a fix. I can't take it, just one more hit. I promise I can deal with it. I'll handle it, quit it just one more time, then that's it. Just a little bit more to get me through this.
The Clock Don't Stop. Also a good song. Very good. It's pop. It's not country. It's really good, though. I like it. And then, again, the drums are just freaking huge. Everything in the song is huge. And they put the little ticking clock on there. And it's done really well. Because I didn't even notice it until like the 3rd or 4th time hearing the song, that there's a little right in time with the song. And it's subtly in there, but it's there just enough. It's really well done. Again, the top producers and they're doing this are doing these records. Good song though, very nice. Yeah, I liked almost all the rest of these. The Girl You Think I Am, sweet song from I guess her to her dad. Again, co-written. I assume she sits in a room with writers and they just tell stories and then they kind of take notes and go, oh, co-writer, which is fine. That's fine, whatever. Mexico is so interesting. Again, not a country song. What kind of, I don't know. Mexico, again, huge production. Good song, though. It took me a while to like it, but I do like it. Mexico's a good song also. And then what I never knew I always wanted is a good song to close the record with. Again, the same kind of device as Church Bells, where it's kind of one verse and then a chorus and then a verse and a chorus, and one's about finding love, one's about having a baby. Really nice, though. Really nice done. Nice little harmonies on the... Yeah. It's terrible. But on the record, it's really, really nice. Immaculately produced, beautifully mixed. And I think that's it, really. Oh, wow, Chris Lord Aldridge mixed some of this. I didn't even see that earlier. But those are mostly my thoughts. Overall, very, very good. I really did enjoy this a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I like 9 of the 13 songs. Very solid stuff. I think that's all. I think that's really all I had to say. I said a lot about that, didn't I? Sorry this one was so involved, but I've been listening to that record for like a month, and there's some really good stuff on there. And just the way it was put together and the songs, the way they're constructed, I just had a lot I want to talk about. So there are my thoughts on Storyteller by Carrie Underwood, and I enjoy it. It's a solid record if you like this kind of stuff. And I think that's all I got. This was super, super long, and I'm very sorry. All right. Subscribe to the channel. If there's anything you want me to talk about, any records you want me to give my thoughts on, I'd be happy to do so. Bunch of fun stuff right on the channel, and there's me playing piano, and there's clips of my own songs and a bunch of crap like that. So poke around, and if anybody wants anything, let me know. I'm easy to get a hold of. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Take care.